Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Now, on to today's story. My GF of 2 years has been cheating on me for approximately 4 months. What should I do? First of all, don't pick on me for my English. I may have many grammatical errors as I am not a native English speaker. So me 24M and my GF 23F have been dating for 2 years. We met at a common friend's party and we instantly clicked. And lives have been good. We are financially stable and we are living in my apartment that my father gifted me when I graduated, as he got it from his father, and since we already had a house this was empty, so he gave it to me. I love my girlfriend like she is the most important person in my life, and as I don't have many friends with whom I can open up, she is the one who always supports me emotionally. But for her work reason she had to move out to a different state for 2 months, and we talked every day on phone, and I even planned a surprise for her, like a whole day date. But when she came back and I discussed with her that I have a surprise for you tomorrow and all, she didn't react the way I imagined. She declined and said she just wants to be alone. Normally she never declines for a surprise or anything like that. But alright, I understand she might be tired, so I asked we'll shift the date to any other day. She didn't reply and I felt this behavior was quite odd. Since that day I started feeling that she is trying to distance herself from me, but then a month passes and she says let's plan a vacation. I'll keep it short. I agree and we plan things and we go to her selected location. We enjoyed ourselves and all, but during the vacation she went to her friend's house alone. I didn't know her friend lives there or whatsoever, and she even refused to let me come with her. After we come back she again goes to the same phase. Now after 2 months of our vacation I found out why she has been behaving like this. So it goes like this. I was in the bedroom, my GF was in the shower, and my GF's phone beeped and I saw the text that shattered my heart. The text was like, "Hey beautiful, did he go to sleep?" I was like, WTF. Then I started reading the chats and I find that she has been cheating on me with a guy she met on her work trip, and there was also a photo of them on our vacation place, and they were talking about doing the deed and how they loved it and managed to pull it off without me knowing. I am done. IDK what to do with my life. The only person whom I trusted had betrayed me. IDK what to do anymore. It's the night I found that she is cheating and I haven't talked about it with her. What should I tell her and how to take things further? Should I talk her to leave the guy and make things work? If not, then how should I proceed, and also suggest some ways so that I can get over this grief? You've got plenty of time to find someone who you feel deep trust in. No reason to keep stressing. Time to let it go, mate. I know, but the fact that she's been hiding it from me for 4 months, and knowing that how much I love her and care for her, it's just hurting. And should I leave her or continue with whatever is going on? The longer you stay with her, the longer you betray yourself, and it'll just hurt more. Break up with the cheater. She's soiled as a partner and of no use to you as a person. She doesn't love you, she proved it with her actions. She doesn't respect you. Get rid of her before she takes advantage of you even more than she already has. It sucks, but staying with her will be worse for you in the future. She's not your friend, she's trash. Why do you want to stay with a cheater? She's laughing at you, behind your back. She thinks it's funny to duck this guy, and you have no clue. Shut her down. Get pissed off. Give her words that she deserves. Then ghost her after that. Leave her immediately. Plan a weekend with her in the same city, and at the time it comes say you can't go but she should go. If she packs her things, give it to her parents. Switch the lock or and steal her keys. Grow the duck up. Grow your duck in balls. She's cheating, stop being pathetic and do something about it. Like break up and block her. Move on. There are plenty of girls in this world. If not one, there will be another one. Is being a douchebag really necessary? Tough love and blunt honesty has its uses when someone is still eyeball deep in the fog. You love her more than she is capable of loving you. In fact, she doesn't even like you. See it for what it is. Tell her to move out and best of luck with the guy who would knowingly cheat with her. I'm sure he will be a reliable guy going forward. She's been hiding it from me for 4 months. Because she is not sure about that guy. In her mind you are now a backup. If things don't work with him she still has you. You'll get over this a lot faster when you break up with her. You're not married to her and you don't have any children with this highly disrespectful and deceitful two-faced woman. Lucky you. That means that you can make a clean break to the exit. Do it now. Why would you stay with someone who does not love you and who has shown a total disrespect for you? Do you want to continue to be stabbed in the back even after she has stabbed you several times so far? Would you feel happy to get her back and live a life of hatred, resentment and lack of trust? Do you really want that? No marriage and children plus relationship with extremely deceptive and unfaithful girlfriend equals no-brainer / instantaneous end to the relationship. Leave her today. Have her clothes and stuff packed when she gets home. She is using you for a place to stay. Have some self-respect. Don't be a doormat. Well, it sounds like you're her safety net. This affair isn't going away, and she is using you. Let her go, dude. She will say anything not to lose you and keep affair underground. Hi you /optimal_economist_47. I am sorry this is happening to you. Yes, this hurts. It will hurt for a while. But you will get over it, you will get through. It takes time. She cheated on you, she betrayed you and was lying to you. Is this the kind of woman you want to spend the rest of your life with? I think the answer is no. The reason it hurts so much is because you still have the image of her before she cheated. You need to know she is not that woman anymore. You need to change the image you have of her. See her as a lying woman who is capable of betrayal. Not really a nice person anymore. You will get over the grief. There are 2 things needed for that time and she has to go. First, concentrate on the fact that she has to go. Be civil about it, keep yourself calm. Just ask her where you should bring her stuff. She will ask, what do you mean? Then just answer, well, you cheated on me. Do you think after cheating you can still live here? So you are moving out, just need to know where to take your stuff. Do not go into any argument or discussion, just keep repeating the facts about the messages you've read. Do not raise your voice. Get her out of your house as quickly as possible. Also tell her to never contact you again. Now the healing. Get your mind busy. With work, study, hobby, work out, eat healthy, learn new things. Like said, this will keep your mind busy and will benefit you in the long run. You will make new friends, you will meet other women. Do not force it, it will come. After a while you will see you will get better day by day. Let time and the other stuff do its work. You are not the first going through this, others went before you, and they all made it. So can you. Take care. Mr. Big Bull. You ducking dump her. Dump that cheating bitch. You deserve better. I mean, at his age, if I found this with my GF and she was doing it and excited about me not finding out. Wow, I'm pretty cold and calculating, and it would probably involve a trip where I cancel her return home ticket and a video of me smashing her best friend. If she's cheated, you don't make her leave the guy, as that won't happen. You have to leave her, as once the damage is done, it's very hard to refix, and honestly, why would you want to fix things with someone who cheated on you? To heal though, you need to go no contact, grieve the relationship and let your emotions out. Eventually you start to get better over time. Alright, so I went back to my home. Yes, yesterday after finding out I left my apartment and gave an excuse, but what do I see? The guy and my GF in my bed. This is the last straw. I didn't wanted to take revenge, but now I do, and I'll update you within 5 to 6 days if everything goes to plan, and if not, I'll send her notice to leave due to tenants' right. If you have any ID or anything that can be legally bad for me, I'll appreciate you sharing it, and also I'll talk to it with my lawyer friend before I start my plan. Sorry you're going through this, fella. No one deserves to be blindsided like this. You have a bright future ahead of yourself. Kick this dirty whore out of your house. Period. Are you spineless? Do you not have a spine in your back? Did this disgusting whore duck someone else on a trip she talked you into? You literally have all the proof you need to pack her shit, leave it outside, and tell her to never contact you again. You gonna wait around to pay her way until she decides to leave you? Do you have an ounce of self-respect? For some reason she thinks so little of you that she is manipulating you into taking her on trips to duck someone. Time to show her you're not the weak bitch she thinks you are. Today you get to man up. Today you get to prove to yourself that you're worth more than the whore takes you for. Rip the band-aid off quickly. It hurts, but you get to move on quickly, too. Best of luck. I started reading the chats and I found that she had been cheating on me with a guy she met on her work trip, and there was also a photo of them on our vacation place, and they were talking about doing the deed and how they loved it and managed to pull it off without me knowing. From what you read on the chats with her AP, she doesn't sound like she has any guilt and is patting herself on the back for managing to cheat on you without you finding out. Let's face it, she's garbage and you can do so much better. Be thankful you found out now and not later in life being married to her and having kids. Nuke the relationship, kick her out of your place and go total North Carolina. She belongs in the streets. No, don't confront her if you expect her to drop to her knees and cry and beg for forgiveness. Only confront when you are ready to and know what comes next, where you go, etc. If you engage and entertain her by trying to have a pick-me dance, you only get frustrated. You can't trust her. She even cheated on you while you are on your vacation, which she planned so she can continue to duck that guy in her friend's house. Man, play it smart, don't be desperate and don't embarrass yourself any further. You can't win, even if you confronted her and she told you she wants only you and cries for forgiveness. What is that worth? She lied to you, betrayed you, cheated on you. You don't know her. The person you know doesn't exist. All she would do is pretend. Move on and don't be afraid of being alone. You deserve better. Go no contact. Turn around and do the 180. She's devious AF. How you could trust her in the future. Sweet revenge update of my GF cheating on me. So it has been 5 to 6 days since I posted about how my GF of 2 years cheated on me and also manipulated me to go on a vacation to a place where she can hook up with her cheating partner. So I left the home the night I posted the story to get away with the emotions and told her that I am going to my friend's house. I wasn't able to sleep all night and was reading the comments, and people were saying that I should leave her as she is using me, and there were a few comments like I should get some type of revenge. I don't want to take any revenge as I still love her even though she did all this to me. I am not mad at her, I don't even know how to put it. So I went to my parents' home and talked to my mother. You guys will be thinking, who talks about all this with their mother? But I don't have anyone to talk about this thing. As I said, usually I talk with my GF about all this, so I went and talked to her. She was devastated and said I thought this girl would be perfect for me and she was looking forward to our marriage. She then said, don't worry, everything will be fine. That night I thought about this and decided that I'll go on and leave her for good and I'll go to a nice vacation or do something like that. So I went back to my house, but there's a catch. You won't believe what I saw. It didn't even take her a night to call her partner to my house and cheat on me. I didn't wanted to take any sort of revenge at first, but the scenery of her lying on the bed with another man and the opportunity gave me a perfect idea. I took their photos, while they were deep asleep. OFC, they were both covered. I am not that kind of person. Then I went back as I wanted to get some time before confronting her. Later that day I called that guy anonymously to a cafe and also took my GF to the same cafe. You wish you could see the looks on her face. Also, I wanna let you know I took screenshots of their chats. Now comes step 2 of my plan. Getting all the information about the guy's background. I know it may be not right, but yay, my one friend that I met online is good with tech stuff, so he managed to collect all his background data, and look what I found. He has a wife and 2 kids. The story gets even crazier. I called his wife and explained her everything and also told her about my plan, and she was sad but she was willing to crack his nuts. Step 3, now I have all the information to bring her and that guy down. Now I send the guy all photos anonymously and boy he was scared. Step 4, breaking them up. So I said that I'll destroy his life if he doesn't leave my GF. I may be cruel for doing that, but he did much worse things to me. And he actually breaks up with my GF as I listened to her crying inside the bathroom. She didn't cry for me, huh? Then I send the proof to our friends and her family group. Final part, after she woke up the next day her bag was ready and I said get out of my house or I am calling the police. She was shocked and asked why I showed her all the proofs and she begged me to let her stay. I said in a very polite tone get out of my house, and then I send a text to the guy's wife to show him the divorce paper, and as my GF was leaving her phone got flooded with messages. Guess who was it from? I gave her notice due to tenants' right, but she left ASAP after she got messages from that guy, so all is good. The court hearing will take a time, but we will make the guy pay child support and fine for emotional damage, and I will help the lady. I don't feel good breaking life of a couple, but I don't think she deserved that, man. She is a great person, and even if the guy broke up with my GF due to me, he would definitely date someone else, and also I don't feel good about all the things I did for my revenge, and also she got hate from her friends and family. I kind of feel sad, but it wouldn't have happened if she didn't make him come over the night I left. You can hate me, but I did what I thought, and OFC I saved one life, and also I would help the lady every way I could, and also help the kids as they are relatively small. Also anybody would have done the same or similar things if they would have in my place. Also thank you for making me feel good and convincing me to get out of this toxic relationship, though it would take time for me to get over her, but surely I would. I'll also update you after a week or two about the divorce and how the lady and I are doing. Peace was never an option. Cheating, to me, is a declaration of war. Like Russia invading Ukraine, it's like declaring war on yourself. Crying face, crying face, crying face. Peace is a lie, there is only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The dark side shall set us free, folded hands. Through power there is peace. Not for the Sith, my friend, winking face. Revenge is always personal, justice isn't. What you did wasn't petty. You just didn't let them get away, which they deserved. Thumbs up, 100. Beautiful words. I think you can have personal justice without revenge. Things like restorative justice, for example. However, if you can be fair and just as OP is, I see nothing wrong with becoming personally involved like this. You are supposed to tell his wife. That's the right thing to do. You need to search for revenge. This is nothing. OP is how Ned Flanders would do revenge. Got any interesting stories/links? There are a couple of YouTube stories from Reddit that I actually really like. Usually there are so many sim stories which is just depressing. There was one about the guy finding out that his girlfriend or wife was cheating on him with her advisor. A classmate informed him about it. Apparently they were also using some homemade hemp-weed lube that he makes. Apparently it's really good and adds to the pleasure. He made a new patch and added poison ivy to it. Deleted his number from her phone and replaced his number with professor contact info. He took a trip to give them a chance to hook up, and he did that when got back. She takes Q shower and then of course texts the professor wondering if he is okay. Pretty much he tells her that he gave her herpes because he had an outbreak and that she shouldn't tell anyone because he would like to hook up with this new TA. She runs off to university to confront the professor. The dude follows after reformatting her laptop and deleting her dissertation, and he follows her to enjoy the show. Of course she is making a scene and the professor ends up losing his job because he violated the school policy. She also ends up not graduating. Fair skin, beautiful revenge, ha ha ha. You are the best. You are not being hated here, bro. You bring justice to that man's wife and his children to live a normal life without their cheating father. And you set your life free of that bitch, man. You deserve a celebration. Confetti ball, party popper, 100. One more step, marry his wife and be a better dad than he was. Then you've completely asserted your dominance. Do not listen to this guy. Help out the wife and kids, but taking them on as your responsibility is probably as stupid as keeping your XGF. Seriously, old-timer's sake, that was some seriously bad advice. The last thing this guy needs is to be in a new relationship, especially with a soon-to-divorcee with kids. Let the kid live first, man. Jesus. You, my friend, need to touch grass. It was a ducking joke. Buddy. You are no comedian. With jokes like these, might as well have a sex change and start calling yourself Amy Schumer. Wow, I didn't know comedy was only for comedians. Are you T-pose on me now since you've owned me? Don't have to be a comedian to do comedy. But, at the very least, you have to be funny. On some level. It's safe to say, sir, that you are not. I'm so glad I go about my day waiting for internet approval on my jokes. If only my wife knew how unfunny I was, she would have never married me lel. As long as your paychecks keep coming in, I'm pretty sure the wife can fake a laugh once in a while. Man, why are you so bitter? It's all about personality, buddy. If you don't have one, just say that. Imagine being this fight up in a joke that you didn't like. If you were any type of mature, you would just ignore it and pass on to the next one. Now you're here trying to win an internet argument for some validation that you couldn't get from your crush. Life is passing you by and you're mad about it. While I lay next to my wife and 6K worth of kittens, you're there posing your pants cause I couldn't make you laugh. Buddy, get a grip and love yourself. Spend time improving your self-worth, get stronger, get jacked, and maybe just maybe one day you'll look in the mirror and realize that no matter how strong you are, no matter how good you look, people will still see you for the humorless shithead that you are. TL, drive. The way I see it, bro, the only time, in my book, for an apology would have been if you would have let her stay, and if you would not have informed his wife. I hope she and her kids will not be devastated by that poss. Good going, bro, to cut that line and let that ship sail into a hurricane. No apologies needed. I do feel bad, but I think that the lady and her kids don't deserve to be with a man like him. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please comment, like and subscribe. Cheers. Have a wonderful day or night. Wherever you are.